Uh, we are back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another session of Top Class International League Puyo sets of the OIU League. I am Time Manipulator. You may have heard my voice during the Vortex Gallery stream. So, yeah. I'm not done casting stuff for Ascension just yet today. So, for today's matches, we've got your very own Hiku going up against Rick. This is their final set of their league so far. And after this, neither Rick nor Hiku will have any more matches to play. And then Yoshi and Void will also follow suit immediately afterwards. And this will be Yoshi's last set. So long as if Yoshi is able to win against Void, he will secure his position as what's it? Yoshi will secure his position in second place. But it's also scary for Void because then he runs the chance of possibly having to face me for if we have to see who goes 5-0. And that's a little scary, you know. Then tomorrow I will be playing my last two matches against Ecliv and Void. But for now, let's focus on these current matchups. We've got Hiku versus Rick. Now, Hiku versus Rick is honestly one I'm personally interested to see. You may have seen Hiku kind of like straggle at first against, say, like Yoshi and Ecliv, but he slowly but surely picked up speed and managed to overcome me and Void, which is extremely impressive. So props to Hiku where it is due in the ways that it is due. But then Rick is just also a monster, so it's going to be very interesting to see how Hiku is able to keep up with this kid. But you know, Hiku has the European pride on his back. He's gonna clutch up for the team, bro. That's like the funny thing to me. I really look forward to witnessing this. And then Yoshi versus Void is a staple. Like, you may have seen this matchup from like years ago, and it still holds up to to this day and age. That's how legendary Yoshi versus Void set's gonna be. Hiku versus Rick, a little new, and oh wait, Feno's joined. That's actually baller. Hi Feno. You have saved me from from suffrage. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm excited. Like, we get to see more Hiku play, and like we get to see how his playstyle pairs up to, say, somebody like Rick. Oh wait, what the heck? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Odd. But yeah, I don't know if my co-caster here is speaking or not. He,
Yes, I have made it. It is quite an ordeal, but I'm here.
thank goodness you are among the stars, Fino. It's good to see you, dog. Ready to run it?
Yes, I am ready.
Yeah, I'm ready as well. I'm excited. Let's get to it. I think we have Hiku versus Rick up first. I almost said Hiku versus Haven.
Well, I'm sure that's a long-standing matchup offline. Who knows what's going on
Whoa.
in the Ascension backrooms, but here we go. Here's the match. Hiku versus Rick, TBP Richard, as I like to call him.
Ballin'.
Now,
Okay.
Hiku ready to go with the main chain locked in here. Rick following suit with the greens, but needs to take a turn to clear those greens out. Purple's open. Hiku
Okay.
with
Is this
2
gonna go
double
straight
into
into
main.
main?
Oh, but it
Rick
cuts
is
here
wait.
at the
Riku's
4 into 5.
Rick is also doing main. What the heck? Okay, who's winning? Rick wins easy. That's a lot of power.
Yeah, despite the early disruption on Rick's board, he still managed to scrape together plenty of power links, even though the chain counts were close.
Yeah.
The overall score just overwhelmed Hiku there early. But it was a pretty good initiation, though, I think,
Yeah,
from
it's
Hiku.
yeah, it's not very often that you see like a player usually go like for an attack and then straight into main chain, and for their main chain to usually overtake their opponent who didn't like exhaust any resources prior to firing their own. It's
Yeah,
like,
spend
but
for
like
spend
Rick,
here, there.
yeah,
And Rick trying to make another attempt at a similar play from last round. This time Hiku at the very top of the board finds a 2-chain, but now main from Rick.
oh
And this is going to
gosh,
be a pretty powerful one, I believe. It is
it
still
looks to
going to have maybe
be
like 10 Puyos left
a
over,
nine
so Hiku
double.
has a little bit of time. Ooh!
Oh no, he might have popped himself out there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't see Rick's chain ending right there, so maybe a similar phenomenon happened to Hiku there.
Oh yeah, 100%. It happens. Sometimes you can't really. What's the word I'm looking for? You can't
Yeah, but
really make heads or tails sometimes for if your opponent's chain, like however it ends, and you end up in like a rough spot.
oh,
That's
but a
probably what
big
happened
3
with
double
Hiku.
here, and
Oh,
Hiku just forced into main here. Easiest extension of Rick's life, in my humble opinion. Actually, this.
assuming he gets
Ooh.
what he needs. No.
Yeah, the column 3 placement was definitely a little bit difficult there. Being so close to the top of the board. Was missing that key in column 3 and had to fill something up in there real quick just to try and mill through colors, and so Hiku with a little bit of a break there.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Okay, I'm wondering. I think Rick might be trying to probe for a quick attack here. Or
Yeah,
no,
but
actually,
it's. I don't
not
know if he's got that
anymore,
blue in
actually.
one. I think he just put it up there now. He might be taking down these blues, but the purple's
Oh
blocked.
no!
Oh,
The
very
rough. Wait a
unfortunate
minute.
timing here
Oh
for
yeah.
Rick.
Yeah, that
Just as he was
was.
getting that max chain online, he got immediately chipped.
Yeah, that was rough to see. He like almost had his exit out of that rough spot. You hate to see it.
Yeah, but you've win the past few rounds off of main chain. I think that might have been an unnecessary risk, but 2 double coming out, Hiku does have opportunity to defend here with a nice 4.
War chain that's gonna send back. Rick doesn't get what he needs to probably
Ooh.
defend. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was a little surprising. I thought Rick would have just gone for it. Um,
Yeah, he
Now Hiku.
probably. A part of me thinks that Rick probably like didn't anticipate, or not probably like didn't anticipate Hiku's attack to be as strong as it was,
Yeah.
and thought like he'd probably receive like what maybe a row or so nuisance. One would
Yeah,
assume.
still a little early in terms of as far as mind games go in here in this set, but
Oh
3
yeah,
for 3, even. 2 double
old two
back.
double.
Hiku's resources are looking a little low. I don't know if I like this rush that much, but works
Actually,
out.
no. I think that's like the perfect way to go about it. In that case, Rick was little too far down from everything. Like the usual, like I say, the usual basis is like the standard gold standard is like if you send your opponent 2 rows of nuisance, it's usually okay to go for like a quick like 2-chain attack that sends just as much as like your previous attack did, just like to kill confirm, especially if your opponent is on the second floor.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
speaking of kill confirm, we got aggression from both sides now. Oh,
oh,
Rick's
that's a
board is
kill
kind of
confirm.
chopped up, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, he got the kill confirmed against Hiku on that one. So far,
So,
it's like not really certain to say who has a lead against the other player.
yeah, because both players have been making slight misreads against each other, causing their demise in each round. So it's not really clear if there's a dominant strategy coming out so far.
Oh,
Two
100%.
chain versus one, but that power plus soft drop bonus from Hiku blocking it all. Yellow
Oh
into yellow link,
no.
but ooh.
Crazy hellfire from Rick there. Just says Hiku, I'm not playing your game, dog. I'm just gonna kill you and I'm gonna hit you where it hurts.
Yeah, so that was a nice series of attacks by Rick there, keeping up the pressure. And now Rick in a slightly better chaining head position than Hiku is. Hiku's stuck with that yellow pillar in 6. Gonna have to
Uh-oh.
tank this, and he might be a little locked into main here.
Oh yeah, no, this is main only. Rick goes for a very interesting hellfire there, but he has time to extend his chain and like give it extra links if needs be. Oh
Ooh,
my
but the
gosh.
purple situation is a little dire here. Okay, he gets the yellow down from 5. This is gonna go all the way down, but he is
Uh-oh.
missing greens and purples on the tail, so I don't know if he's gonna have enough juice
It's
here.
not enough, unfortunately. He's still gonna take like 4 rocks.
Yeah, and Hiku dominating in that main chain battle here with a nice tail to boot.
Yeah, that like it's just a certified hood tragedy right there for Rick there. And even then, Hiku had a nice secondary to boot as well. So, assuming Rick's chain like returned less than a star of nuisance, Hiku would have still surmised victorious.
Yeah, Hiku now with a bit of a raised GTR, so kind of inting the main chain potential a little bit. Gonna have to decide how to defend
Oh
this
my
attack. Huge
gosh,
four!
there is
And
nothing he could do to defend that.
yeah,
Still taking a rock of nuisance, crazy work.
yeah, under normal circumstances, I would have just tried to challenge someone with a messed up build on main chain battle, but if your attack volume is large enough, then it works out for you in the end anyways.
Yeah, not like really much adjusting you really want or would need to do.
Oh, yeah, that was far too large of a spend for Hiku there, now needing several greens to get back down to the
Oh
GTR,
no,
but oh, it's over.
I think he just forfeits that round. It's like really not much he could have done, unfortunately. It's just like that like everything on top of that transition was just a rough spot. It's like you gotta be careful sometimes whenever you're going for those big attacks. Like, yes, big attacks are great for like offensive purposes, but you want to make sure that it leaves your board in a state
Oh,
where
early
you're
spend, one line out.
like you want to make sure those attacks leave your board in
Oh,
a
but
state
Rick
where you
needed to place one more
wait.
piece down to get the flip
Oh
over.
no, he's
Column
still
4.
dead.
Oh,
That is rough.
that was Rick's round to lose all the way through. Kind of getting really risky trying to go for that main chain and just getting stuck in a hard position where he didn't really have any resources available to defend easily. And Hiku says, I'll take that one.
Yeah, he noticed that he had advantage and was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna let this opportunity go to waste." It's like what you need to do, I say. But sometimes you forget. Okay, one chain. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow, 2 lines.
Oh wait, but Rick's still
Rick,
good. Okay,
another
never mind.
thorn coming through, sending a rapid 2 lines back.
Insane. Okay, wow. Wow, Hiku is actually like strong, like really strong condition right now, strong form right now.
Yeah, Hiku is looking good, and Rick, I think, needs to settle down a little, maybe, because the past few rounds have just been kind of like almost unforced errors on his part. Hiku now defending cleanly. Rick probably gonna finish this transition through column 2. That shape is not looking super healthy.
Uh-oh.
And he's gonna
Oh
take
wait.
another hit of damage while he's at it. Hiku has the blue-green ready to go. He sends it now.
It's fine. Rick just needs a he gets the perfect
Oh,
pieces
wow.
to fire his chain.
Okay, but
Incroyable.
Hiku's fixing up that column 2 real nice here. Gets purple-green coming down. He might send it here. Yep, there it goes. Is it
A
going to be
chain to
enough?
it.
8,000 right now, going
Wait,
up
it looks
against
enough.
28.
No, it's only a
Oh,
7
but the
double.
power 7, 3 lines down, and Rick already with the secondary chain ready to go. Oh, this is hefty, hefty, hefty damage.
That is actually so unfortunate. If those blues didn't if those blues didn't power there on the 7th link, Kiku's group bonus for the 8th link would have actually been more than enough to return and win the round.
Yeah,
Like, you
Rick
hate to see it.
squeaking out of that one. He's got to be happy about that one.
Of course, any little win you can take, you gotta run with it.
Now Rick locked into main. We've seen this dangerous pattern before where he just
It
spends too
doesn't
much
work
time
out.
stuck there.
Oh no. Rick, no. You're usually the one that's like a lot more aggressive against your opponents. You shan't let Hiku beat you at the game you are most effective in.
Yeah, it definitely is quite a departure from previous sets that we've seen from Rick, where he's not really sending the main chain first, and wow, 4 back, and nice defense from Hiku here. Gonna take 3 lines back, but this is very much
Aw,
pickable.
he's
Hefty 2
able to
chain
still
back,
get out
but
of that.
even more from Rick coming out now, sacrificing everything on Hiku's board just to live a little longer, but Rick is hunting for that finish here.
And he's probably gonna get it off of that. Oh wait, not yet. Hiku still has
Oh,
access
there's a
to the
chance.
purples and greens.
Looking for greens. One more green.
Oh. Oh no, this might actually
No,
just be the finisher right
yeah,
here.
this is way too much for Hiku to handle.
Yeah, 6 chain to just finish it off. And once again, the score is just tied up. Like, wow.
So,
This is what you would expect from, like, I guess, this caliber of players, I guess. Just, like, extremely good back-to-back. You love to see it, I would say.
yeah, but Rick
Oh,
going with a high 1 through 3 early here. We'll be looking to attack off the right side here. 2 for 2.
uh-oh.
Again, Rick's looking for that second transition in that danger zone.
Oh, baby.
Hiku's waiting. Hiku's waiting for the opportunity, and Rick just lets it go. We'll see if. Oh, this
Oh
this is
my gosh,
gonna make
that
it down.
power is crazy. Yeah, Hiku wins. That's a 12 chain versus what Rick sent. Yeah.
And now, despite the hesitation from Rick trying to make sure that he doesn't get sniped again off the top, Hiku still manages to go and win the main chain battle despite Rick's best efforts to send his main chain at all. So this is a really good sign if you're Hiku, and the match might be slipping away from Rick at this point.
Yeah.
Rick, though, with a nice tail going on here. Oh, this is actually really...
Oh wait, no, that
No,
doesn't
wait,
work.
the... No!
Wait, but like he's still okay. He could
He's
dig
still
down.
okay, but he's gonna take a couple of turns to try and get back, and he's not gonna have the main chain for a while. He's gonna have to try and do something with the side of his board here. Looks like it's setting up now. Here comes the cycle.
Oh my
Hiku
gosh, he's
going for a main
fine.
here. No, but the red's cut. The red's cut. And...
Oh no.
Oh!
No! Ah, barely enough to take out Rick.
Rick was not ready for that red cut, I don't think, because he was posturing to go into main chain, but deceived at the last moment. Hiku
Yeah.
with a really nice play there. Rick now looking for double yellows in column 1 to slot in the keys. Gets it now, so Hiku's window of opportunity to attack is over, but he doesn't need it. He's just gonna run full main.
What in the world is this from Rick? Was he trying to get an extra like Lincoln? What?
Yeah, he does sacrifice the green link on the tail there. This will go all the way down.
Oh,
Hiku
it's a
looking
nice
for a
13
second.
though.
Finds the... Not an AC.
No.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Unfortunately, it wasn't much that Hiku could have done against that anyway. That was like way too strong.
Yeah, so a little bit of a miss on the main chain gaming for Hiku there. So Rick still within the stone's throw in this contest.
Yep.
Early Thorn, but Hiku's own Thorn gets blocked. Probably going to send 2 back out. And nice 5 here for Rick. But Hiku with an early start on this chain,
Oh, that's
gonna
an all
send
clear.
here. Oh baby, that's hot. But Rick looking for yellows or blues, anything.
Nothing at all comes this way.
Yeah,
And he just takes that round. What in the
Rick
world?
scrambling for some extra chain length at the last moment, was unable to get it. So that was a really nice timed main chain from Hiku there. Just kind of preempting any sort of extension attempt by Rick. Hiku now with... Oh, this is just such a beautiful extension order from Hiku to go diagonally like that. Dismantling so smoothly, and Rick going into main chain. This is actually the easiest extension of Hiku's life here. Gets the reds... Oh, doesn't go for that extend though.
Oh wow.
We'll see.
Rick's chain was so dangerously close to an all clear there. Oh, and
Yeah.
this might counter from Hiku.
Yeah, this
Wait,
is
no,
big power
it doesn't.
here. Wait, what?
Wow.
No! Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's gonna kill.
I thought he had that.
Yeah, me too. Maybe he could have gone for like at least one extra link just to like the 13 chain.
Yeah, because he definitely had the time to do it.
Or maybe he was just that confident that his chain didn't really need more links added to it, and he could just fire it as is. Which, like, I mean, hey, you gotta respect it, but at the same time, you want to maximize your chain output every chance you get. You
Yeah,
never
but
want to settle for less.
I think... Oh no!
Oh my god.
Tragedy. But I think
Yeah.
when your raw guess as to how big your chain is that close, I wouldn't be too mad, right? It's just a small adjustment from there. So we'll see if Hiku can continue to converge on just having that right answer right off the bat, not just doing the 360 no scope on Rick here, but 2 double for 2 double.
Wait, wow, it only said one nuisance to Rick. What the
Looking
heck?
for another 2 double here, but Rick ready. Does dig into the main chain slightly, but has a little bit of time to get back from here. Hiku
Oh, no.
looking for so many greens to try and get back down.
No.
He spent too much time thinking. He was like wondering how could he make it work. Something tells me that he probably wanted to try to fire off the strings of purple and yellows just to
Yeah,
like shortcut.
yeah, but the purple yellow just making it so hard to make any placements on the right side of the board towards the end there.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And now
Oh,
Rick with Kanto stack, 2 double. Oh no, 1 double 2, in fact. And oh, this is very difficult to recover. Hiku with the correct rush down.
yep.
One more
But
to finish.
Rick is
Okay.
still surmising some level of survivability. It's over.
Yeah, Hiku just praying for that one garbage to not fall in column 3.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it might have been a different story.
Yep. Still a relatively close match for both players. And
Yes.
neither of them are like letting each other get with like any lead, but at the same time, these rounds are going by like rather fast.
Yeah, strategically though, I feel like I'm liking Hiku's build orders a little bit more. He's doing a good job of cycling between extensions and dismantles. And just look at
Yeah.
that. Rick already firing main right here is going to have a lot of power on the tail, so this is going to be a little tough for Hiku to try and figure out exactly how much he needs to extend. Is this going to be enough? Off goes the main chain for Hiku. 87,000 for
Oh
Rick here. That's
no.
huge.
He lost a green for like this tail to conclude. So it's only gonna be
Ooh,
a
yeah.
13.
Really needed that +1 there. That would have sealed the deal, I think, or at least gone even with the secondary chain from Rick, which 6 double is huge.
It actually would have gone even. Oh wait, no. It actually would have like allowed him to live for a little longer. He probably still would have died. Probably would have taken like 2 rocks of nuisance, but that 14 would have
Thorn?
definitely.
AC?
What?
Let's go.
Oh my god. Wait, what? Wait, I thought Rick would have gone for the easy out there. Well,
Well,
either
he's
way.
taking it now.
Yeah, but like
Oh, but nice double blues.
no. I saw what he was going for.
Oh.
Just one more blue, he would have had that 5-chain counter.
Well, we'll get another shot at redemption here. Another AC start, this time both players finding it.
Yep, yep.
Rick, though, looking a little spread out here. Gets double blues. Does have the counter set up now. We'll see what the next exchange will be. Hiku now with his own counter ready on the blues. Not going to wait for garbage to drop. He's just going to send right here, right now.
6-chain,
Rick,
he's that confident.
hefty 4.
Unfortunately, not enough to survive. This is gonna take like almost 2 rocks there.
And Hiku feeling super confident with his spend right now. And Rick taking a little bit longer to make these decisions and still not coming out ahead for them. Again, sending his chain sideways with a 2 spend. Uh-oh. 2 double back. And Hiku's in a really good spot here. Double purple coming in to continue the chain. He's building straight up right now, so he might have to spend a little bit off the side just to keep Rick honest.
Oh,
3 chain
no.
back. Oh,
Unable to really do anything there.
I don't know about that, because I think with the green thorn, that would have shaved off enough damage, plus the reducing the height to at least survive, and he would have been in an okay spot. But
I guess he just didn't see that. He just probably
he knows
decided.
better than me.
Yeah, he just decided it was better to resign the round. But, you know, sometimes it's not always the best option. You still want to keep fighting in case, hey, maybe I'm built different. Or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. Ooh, Rick's going straight into main chain. Interesting.
Yeah. Hiku's got a lot of time to extend here. Gets the blue pad. Oh, he doesn't have space here. Oh, it's... Oh my
wow.
god. Oh, that was terrifying. But he
Wow.
loses the purples at the end. I think he might need those.
Yeah, he
That is
definitely
going
would
to
have
be
used those purples.
77,000 here.
This is only a 12. This is only a 12 chain from Hiku. It's not gonna be enough.
Yeah. 3 rocks left. 4. Oh, man.
Oh man.
Taking a
Come on,
minute.
Hiku.
Taking a minute.
At the very least, is like he's going for really solid extensions. He and Rick. So like credit where it's due, but some of these are just not like really working out in one's favor when you really want it to. Because like the other player has this naturally bigger chain than yourself, or the extension you go for cuts off a piece of the end portion of your chain, so your overall output is just weaker as a result.
Okay. 2 chain for 3. Rick's favor
Oh.
here. 2 lines back. Wow. Okay, that was bigger than
Okay.
I thought. And Hiku
Alright, he
might be
has
in
a
a
two
pinch
chain.
here.
Nope, he's
Cleans
got the
up
2 chain
nicely.
response ready with another 2 chain follow up. Rick might be in a bad spot here now.
Yeah,
Not much
Hiku's
he can do.
okay. I was worried Hiku's resources were looking a little bit low towards the end there, but Rick not able to tank and counter effectively. So
Yeah.
a little unfortunate for Rick there. I will say though, it sometimes just does happen when you're so locked in on trying to get those extensions that you're tunnel visioned into like literally half your board, and those conflicts, that's exactly when those color conflicts on the extensions are going to happen. But here we go, main chain now for Hiku.
Yeah, I wonder if you noticed that Hiku almost messed up and like he like he almost popped that 2 double, which would have killed him.
Yeah. that was a good save.
Yeah,
But
that would have been so tragic. But
yeah,
in the end, he still folds.
unfortunately not able to come up with that secondary chain in time. Just the color dependencies that he ended up with not really working out super great.
Yeah.
Now we got a green drought going on. Hiku taking the brunt of it.
Oh lord.
Okay, but Rick chooses not to send anything first. Instead, he's going to take something off the tail. Maybe a 3 follow-up. No, he's locking in main now. What's it going to be? He cannot take 4 lines of garbage there.
Oh,
That's non-negotiable.
Yeah.
And Hiku actually comes out on top of this exchange strategically.
Hiku needs oh wait, no, never mind. I thought you needed like a blue to finish that, but it's gonna fire just fine.
Yeah, Hiku with the slick moves here.
Oh, 10,
Comes out
12
with a
chain.
12. Holy moly.
Yeah, I thought that was a 10 chain at first. I did not notice the greens on top.
Yeah, and we've just cruised past the halfway mark of this match. 15-17. Both players playing pretty well.
Man, look at how Rick is just shimmying.
Yeah, and
oh wait, he's gonna go straight for it.
Oh my god.
He knows that Hiku's not getting his greens in time.
Yeah, that one big purple pop just to try and reshape things on Hiku's board might have alerted Rick to the fact that he was quite a bit of ways from reaching a main chain. And we got stairs hype from Rick. Okay. What's the play here?
My God.
What's the play?
Quick, somebody showed us the WizKid was.
Rick now going up to the second floor successfully.
This is actually so dumb. Dude, okay, no way.
Wait. Okay, nice 2-chain dismantle from Hiku. Gonna need one more blue and okay. No blues. No
way. He got punished for building stairs. He actually got punished for using stairs, dog. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody showed up to WizKid was.
Yeah, send this to a whiz kid was to scare them. But
Real.
yeah, a little bit lucky for Hiku there, but now gonna face a 2-double. Nice defense here. Gonna go into main.
Okay,
Rick not
Rick.
ready to commit to anything. Gonna send now.
No, that
Oh
entire
no!
segment just pops, dude. Oh man, Hiku was so smart to move that piece over to the side because if he didn't, he would have topped himself out.
Yeah, that was just a never punish moment right there, because Rick was in a great position to steal that round away from Hiku, forcing him to send main so early. But now he's gonna probably go for a right side submarine here.
What the
Super
hell?
low. Right, he's going off the purples in one now. So this is like a super low second floor. So he does have plenty of space to tank here. So Hiku sending now 3-chain. And is this main? I believe it is.
From Rick. It's what? This is an 11 chain from Rick here. And then Hiku's got a pretty solid tail off to the side. I think Hiku's chain counters.
Yeah, I think Rick is just getting smashed right here.
Wait,
Looking for a
no.
purple trick. What? Only 54-9.
Interesting.
Speaking of never punished.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Hiku kind of getting jammed out of that round. Hunting for an AC maybe? Thinking? Here comes the blues. Rick now with a solid Sullen GTR. Has plenty of space for anything that Hiku might decide to send his way. Hiku slightly locked into main here with the yellows in 5. Spending off the side here is going to be the name of the game. Rick says, nope, you have given me all the time in the world to get my main chain ready. I do not think you are going to make it.
Wait,
And
what the?
we shall see. What was that
Oh,
extension from Hiku?
I thought he was gonna go for the purple link as well. He had the time to get it off.
Yeah, but every last piece, every last crumb for Hiku here is gonna be enough. Rick looking for a purple, does not find it.
If he got the purple, that would have been a baller as heck. Secondary chain.
Really unfortunate for Rick there, because he plugged up the entirety of column 2. Would have had a little bit more space to mill for his trigger pieces if he had that space. But here we go. Huge 3-chain AC, and Hiku just shy 4-double back. Rick ready to counter. Got that AC bonus locked and loaded. Here it goes, 1-chain. But Hiku with fortunate double reds coming up.
Oh no!
We'll dig out of this, but one more piece.
Nah, no digging for Hiku.
Rick staying ahead ever so slightly, 18-20 now, into the championship rounds of this match.
It's actually such a crazy close set. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, Rick, though, now got an interesting mix of colors all over his transition. Gonna send a 2-chain just to provide some covering fire. And Rick now ready to rip the main chain. Does he have the yellow up there? Yes, he does.
Yep.
Oh, Hiku should have plenty of time to fix this.
He does.
But he just keeps getting yellows.
Oh my
he cleared
god.
out some yellows to try and make room, but the game said no, have some more. And okay, this was a nice solve though. This is going all the way down. Will it be enough to beat 63-9 though?
It'll be enough. It's a 13 chain.
Right, but here comes Rick's secondary chain looking for one more green. Finds it.
Oh, he gets it. Oh, yeah, no, that's 8 chain from Rick.
More than enough to send back against 11k.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hiku just needed like the green yellow, and he would have had a secondary. His secondary actually would have been able to return as well.
yeah, but does not pan out that round, and Rick now widens the gap to 3 rounds.
Unfortunately, so regardless, Hiku is doing an absolute outstanding job keeping
Yeah.
himself, like keeping Rick from
Oh,
running
but
away
two
with it.
double.
Oh God.
Speaking of running away with it, Hiku in a spot, but yellow-red coming through.
Oh, I thought
Gonna
he was
clear
gonna
up
try
a
to
lot of
greed.
space. But still
No
needs
way.
a
He
lot
gets what
of...
he needs. Oh my God. Does this work?
Oh, but the cuts out the
It counters.
wazoo. He's gonna
It
live, but
counters.
Rick's ready with the counter here. He doesn't even need
Oh my God.
a chain, he just sends a 1, and Hiku now waiting for blues. Oh, this is good for him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that group bonus with the 3. Oh my Lord.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Only took 2
No,
lines for Rick. He's
unfortunately
still in
so.
this.
Oh, fortunate from Hiku here.
Ah.
And Rick just unfortunately resides to his fate.
Yeah, I think if Rick had been able to spend that AC bonus a little bit earlier, that might have turned things around, but we're going to get another AC round in here.
Yep. Oh, baby. Oh.
Okay, Hiku going for red greens, but there are no reds coming.
Oh. He's changing the goalpost.
Okay, cycling back. He's going to get a second yellow to continue the chain.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Hiku's chaining power potential is not very high here, whereas Rick still has plenty of routes back down. And here it goes. Rick to double
chain.
3.
But Hiku still has access to the purples there. He's gonna let that rip, getting off a nice 4
return
double.
4.
But Rick has a
5 back
5.
with
Oh
plenty of
my
power.
God. Yeah, that's just gonna kill Hiku right then and there.
Can Hiku do it? Can Hiku make the upset? It's just within grasp, but the amount of runway left is shrinking and shrinking.
Yeah. Like, it's not so much more. Oh, AC.
Okay, that's a start. But Rick with a 5 back.
But then Hiku has another AC. Dude,
Why
oh my
not?
God.
This
Then
time
Rick
Rick
has a 3. Wait, no.
does not have the answer to counter this, so squarely in Hiku's advantage here.
Yeah, he's just gonna fold that round. He's like, yeah, you can have it, Riku. I mean, Hiku. Oh my God.
Yeah, Hiku though looking heartless over here.
Oh my gosh, you're not kidding, dude. What the hell is he doing? Oh my God.
Oh, he's going for
Hiku.
that shenanigans.
Oh
Double
my
blues
God.
maybe? Can a brother?
Dude,
Nope, he's just gonna pivot out.
why? Why are you going for the shinnies, Hiku? You're not Dan.
Thinking. Big Valley in column 3 for Rick. Gonna spend
Oh
down
my
now into main
God.
chain. What is the response from Hiku?
Oh, Hiku's
Yellow
just gonna
main here.
full send too. 9 triple. Holy Christ. 59K from Rick. Hiku doesn't have remotely enough.
Oh, 9 triple. Man. Kind of running into that same problem that Legacy Dan was running into, converting from the big Hellfire into a main chain. Sometimes it
Yeah.
just takes a few too many brain cells, in my opinion.
On God, man.
But I respect the
mean,
attempt. I respect the
yeah.
homage.
Yeah, you gotta respect it, but you also gotta respect your opponent as well. You can't go for the craziness and expect your opponent to not respond in like fashion. Well,
Okay, raw
depending.
main from Rick. Speaking of disrespect, let's see what Hiku can do here. Looking
Oh
for
my
another
age.
red and 5. A lot of junk in column 1. This
A
is not
lot
looking
of
good for his
reds.
efficiency.
Damn. He needed too many reds to make his chain work, and none of those reds were coming in the timely manner that he needed. That's actually so tragic.
Now, we'll see. Can Hiku come up with a response here to stay in this fight? Does have lots of blues and greens ready to rip, but that's a little bit telegraphed. If Rick sends main here, it might be a little bit difficult for Hiku to recover. No, okay.
Wait,
Huge
what?
2. And
Rick went for an attack. Interesting.
he was none the wiser. Still working with a 3-round lead here, though. If Hiku can just steal a few more, we'll be in real good shape.
Yeah.
Oh, but the AC coming out from Hiku. Disrespect.
Again? Oh my
But this
god.
was a nice 4 response, though, so there still is a chance, but immediate 1 rock
No.
send. That was the correct play here. Hiku looking for the finish, looking to steal yet another huge 2 into 3.
Yeah.
Hiku just on top of it these past few rounds. Looking
As he
real
should
sharp.
be.
Gonna complete the run back within a matter of rounds here. And now 1 pop from Hiku. None so far from Rick. Rick looking to
Oh.
lock into main here in a very dangerous position. 1 more blue to go for him. And this is the danger zone. This is a bit of a cut here. A lot of power opportunity for Rick.
Oh,
Oh,
baby.
but 2 double perhaps. Soon.
Oh my gosh.
Rick opts out for it. He's keeping that column 3 so dangerously.
Yeah.
I hate this.
Oh my god. And he just immediately gets punished. Deserved.
Right, this is
Deserved.
food safety 101. You do not leave the chicken out on the counter. That is
At
going to give you food
all.
poisoning.
That is facts. Oh my gosh. Hiku's now got the score almost tied back up. Honestly,
Yeah,
this
okay,
like
nice 2 double 3 here. Oh no, into 4, into 5. Oh,
into
is this
five.
gonna be...
Oh god.
Main response from Hiku. Incredible recognition.
Yeah.
Almost fumbling that real bad. And 8 out now for Hiku to tie this back up 24-24.
Yeah. What in the world is happening?
Rick now in a bit of a point drought.
Yeah.
Looking to turn things back around in his favor, but Hiku might want another AC here. He's thinking.
Yeah, I mean, like the ACs have been working out well for him as of like current time, so why not give for another one?
Oh, but
no.
the Blues come just in time for Rick here. Gonna
Yeah.
send main back out, and
This is
Hiku
a
in a lot of
7.
trouble.
7 double from Rick there. Hiku has
And
nothing to respond with.
Rick finally takes it back.
Yeah.
Hiku kind of getting caught up in playing fancy, perhaps, and slightly lost the plot, but it did manage to bring him ever so slightly closer to winning this set. So hopefully he'll settle back down. 2 double out now into main, but it's going to be a short main. This is going to get crushed easily by 2 more yellows for Rick, and here it comes.
Here goes the money, baby. Aw, yeah. Look at that power on that 6 link, dog. Holy Christ.
Yeah, Hiku scrambling for a secondary chain, but
Rick gets
AC
the
back
off
from
there.
Rick for effect.
Yeah, it's like you can do ACs, so can I, pal.
Four more points left to go for Rick here. Will they be of his own merit, or will they be from mistakes by Hiku? That's
Yeah.
always the sticking point when it gets to the end of a set is sometimes it's just about not messing up.
Yep.
Hiku spending now from the top of the board. Rick keeping the center open, 2 double into... Oh no, Rick's a little locked into main here, perhaps. Yeah. Lost a little bit of power early on. That's not good for chain length. Purple's coming in, but it's purple-red.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
The roughest spot that he could have been put in that situation.
Yeah, nowhere for Hiku to extend, and fortunately, Rick's chain just ending a little early.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
There is still hope, though. Thorn?
Yeah.
Nice cleanup from Hiku. I like this. Not getting too... Okay.
Oh my god, another
Okay,
AC.
buddy. But
okay,
here come the purples for Rick, and this is going to hurt.
Oh, this is gonna kill. Oh my
Double reds, though.
He gets a color clear off of this. Oh my god. He's still dying.
Save Hiku from himself.
No, I think Hiku doesn't need saving. Someone stop Rick from just building random forms. Nah, dude. We gotta let him cook.
And here it is. The ye old slugfold from Hiku.
Oh god. How much you want to bet he's gonna lose a round?
Putting on a show. Oh, but the reverse. Reverse saving it.
Oh
Let's see, though. What's the next play gonna be? Where's he gonna take his shots from? Rick looking for a pretty easy base here off the blues. Nothing's coming for him, though. One red.
Wait
failed
a
out.
minute.
Another
No
purple
way.
blue.
He
Oh
takes
my
that.
goodness.
Wow. Well, it looks like Slug Folding's PR just progressively gets worse. Every other player who uses it is just
Wait, but he
never
still has a
won
chance with the reds. Can he get it? No.
No. I hate to say it. Once again, Slug Folding loses. That's so sad. And Rick's at match point now. Hiku, come on, baby. Show us what you got, bro.
Okay. Oh, that's a really early pop for Rick. Might be an opening for Hiku here. Tricky shapes positioning for 2 double.
That's a fast Hellfire.
Yeah,
that
gonna pad out now with the greens. Green, blue to finish. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice finish.
Solid.
1 point at a time for Mr. Ascension himself.
Yeah. It's not over until the
game DCs. That was scary.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hiku going into a tricky multi-stack here. Might be a little dangerous. And here it is. 2 double 3 for Rick, but pulling the trigger now. Nice column 1 key for Hiku. What is Rick gonna do? This looks a little bit short. I don't know if he's gonna catch up to 35,000.
It's only an 8 chain. It's not gonna be anywhere near a counter, unfortunately.
One more round for Hiku. Closing it up to 26-29.
Yeah, incroyable. Come on, Hiku. Just 4 more rounds. claw all the way back, baby. Oh yeah.
Power tail going out now for Hiku might turn this into a low turnaround. Hiku
Whoa.
staying locked into main. Actually, no. Those Reds will... No. Nice conversion.
Oh
Making
no.
a multiple stack. And Rick now in trouble with the Kanto stack. Looking for
Yeah.
blue. Finds it. But
Oh,
this is going to
the
power
yellows.
everywhere. All
The
over the
yellows are
place.
gone. Oh no. The chain loses all merit. Another round for Hiku on the board.
Yeah, steaming ahead. Making the run back. AC start.
Oh, baby. Imagine Hiku finds another AC.
He's doing it. He wants
Oh,
it. Okay, it's not there. But...
like, you can just tell. Oh, man.
But huge power chain. Hiku has a counter, but
Wait
nice,
a minute.
beautiful height calculations from Hiku.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
For y'all. Dude, what?
Hiku
What does Rick have?
countering out of his absolute mind here. 6 back from Rick, and huge resource advantage now. Hiku looking for a finish, but only a 2-chain. Uh-oh. Rick is getting a lot of space back down on his board now.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. 3 double. But Rick,
Oh, wait, no.
Rick has a 3 back of his own.
Okay.
Hiku
Oh, that might be the kill. Boom.
spending the very last of his resource advantage in a terrifying finish to climb back up now, just 2 points away.
Yeah, insane.
Oh, Rick with another early pop does not block anything on Hiku's side. Oh, he's ready to let something rip. No, he wants the AC. He wants the AC. He wants the AC.
Oh my god.
Oh, it wasn't there, but...
No, it doesn't work out. It gets
Oh,
everything in the
no.
world. This might end up bad for Hiku. That's a 6 chain. Oh no.
Oh, brother.
Wow, what a way for the end, dude. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
The fact that it was 28-30 speaks volumes for Hiku,
That was
man.
an absolutely insane rally for Hiku at the end there.
Wait, can we also can we talk about Hiku's match progression? Dog, his first match was versus Yoshi, 13-30. His second match, a Cliv, 19-30. His match against me, 30-27. His match against Void, 30-27. And then against Rick, 28-30. That is actually crazy.
I think if Hiku wants to beat Rick next year, he should just expand TCIL to one more person, right? You gotta get the train rolling.
Nah, real. Yeah, let's get Dan back on TCIL for next year.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Actually,
yeah. But this was definitely
this is a
run to be proud of, right? In terms of like your TCIL run, just like you said, that progression. I didn't even notice until you pointed it out, but that's actually that's such a great story.
Yeah. Like Hiku has been probably the busiest TCIL player so far with dealing with all the PGRS stuff. He's been having to focus on too, and there's just other stuff he's probably doing in life. The fact that he was able to actively grow stronger as his matches progress is just a testament. But with that in mind, congratulations to Rick for securing first place and top class international league, not losing a single game.
clean sweep, gonna take that #1 qualifying spot for the
Yeah.
Master League.
And well done on Hiku for at the very least surmising 2 wins in top class international league. You will not be exiting this off of a 5-0. You have 2-3. Very well done, my friend. Very well done.
And who knows, this might be a chance to tie should Akliv lose their next match. We'll see.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
I wonder whose responsibility that is.
Dude. Shut up. Dude, I'm playing both of my matches tomorrow. It's so cooked. Bro. I'm honestly got surprised that I'm even like that I even have the energy to cast this because I think my match against the Cliff is like 7 a.m. and that's like in a few hours from now. I should probably be asleep if anything.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Actually-
let's roll this next match.
Actually, on that note, I unfortunately cannot like continue the rest of this. I actually do need to like get some rest in. I don't wanna like be
Alrighty.
yeah, I don't want to be cooked for this. If Haven could take over, I don't want to leave you alone. But yeah,
I'm
thanks
fine
for
being alone.
yeah.
That's
I mean,
fine
like
with me.
regardless, thanks for having me on. I appreciate the thought. I have to back out early because I want to rest. But
That's a pleasure casting, and
yeah,
best of luck with your matches.
yeah, it's been way too long since we've casted with each other. Feno was really glad to do it again, bro.
All right.
Yep. See y'all around.
In the words of Samuel L. Jackson, go the fuck to sleep. But yeah, we got our one more match left for today. Right there on that September 6th box, we have El Clasico Yoshi 100 versus Void. Let's see what we got. And I hear game noises, but no video. There we go. Woo! Player 1 in the blue corner, we have Void. Player 2 in the red corner, we have Yoshi. Paprisu versus Paprisu. Let's freaking go. And Yoshi now finishing up the base here. Slightly lower than Void, and he's going to take advantage of that low board, sending out a hefty 3, forcing out main from Void. Let's see what the catch-up game is from Yoshi here. The tail is not looking terribly easy to work with here, so I'm a little bit concerned. And nothing for Yoshi. With the very reckless early attack that's usually more Void speed. Yoshi just not able to build the follow-up there. Going into the next round here. Void now poised for an attack of his own off the reds. Should he get something that's not red-green? My goodness. And he's just sitting there waiting. He has to send something now. And fortunately, he still had a route down to main chain. Yoshi not getting a single red to get this trigger. My goodness. The game just cursing Yoshi's offensive ambitions. Void getting away with another raw main, essentially. And maybe he'll just dial it back now and try to play the slow game a little bit. Void's transition space is not looking super clean here. One chain into two chain for Yoshi, sending out half a line. Void treading water very well. 3-chain back into 2-double from Yoshi. Yoshi now going minus. And here comes main from Void. Manages to not cut the yellows, which is good on that Musiken GTR. Now, finally though, Yoshi with a really good extension opportunity. Double blues coming through. Thank you, Q. This will be pretty nice. 58,000 for Void on that last chain, looking to make a secondary. Needing another blue and maybe some greens, double greens coming out now to extend that. Will he send the yellows? No, he's not going to fight off this 90k chain. Finally now, Yoshi being able to show off that big chaining power. This might be the first turning point in the match in which Void may start to go on the offensive here. Lots of 2-chains ready to go. 2-double off the purples to blue-green. Yoshi with no response. Covered now. And Void takes another one. Just as I called it. The turntables in terms of offense. And now, we're pretty close built for both players. A lot of color spread on Yoshi's board right now. Gonna spend for probably a 2-double if he can. And Void's transition space getting covered up, but this is a nice dismantle here. Finds a 3, but it's going to be a little hard to get back down. He's going to need 3 more yellows to get back down to the purple. He's really hurting for chain length here. Void is in big trouble here. 6 links now getting down to the base of the chain for Yoshi. What can Void do? Finds... Oh, but the purple from the side. He didn't need the yellows in the first place. What a absolutely insane fix from Void here. This is going to fight off that 80k chain, I believe so. 13 back and going just even secondary chain from Yoshi coming out now. Oh, this is going to absolutely crush Void. Despite his best efforts, the big 2-triple from Void only survives him to the top of the board. Yoshi with the finishing 3-chain here. Unfortunately, despite how beautiful Void's fix was to get back down to the main chain, it gave Yoshi just a little bit too much time to build up that secondary. Void now back again with the Musiken GTR, but a lot of conflicts here on the greens in column 3. Oh, that's so dangerous. He's going to spend now. And Yoshi... Oh! Nearly destroying himself in the process. Sending back, and Void's chain at that point completely destroyed. And we're all tied up. So much has happened, and we're still so early in this set. Yoshi now with the sullen GTR. Void now potentially converting a power tail into an attack here. Slight Valley in column 2 fixes it up now with this big 2. Yoshi caught off guard as Void reshaping his board to get back into shape for main chain building. Yoshi looking for the run back on that, looking for the get back. Bit of a multi-stack action on the right side of the board for Yoshi. Blue-purple comes in just in time for Void to not destroy his tail completely. Perhaps looking off the reds. Yep, that's going to be 2-double, 3-double for Void. Right into main for Yoshi. No other options left remaining. Void waiting for blues, but the color conflicts. Oh no! That blue-purple placement, super unfortunate. Wasn't able to put it on the key and fire within the next piece. Split section decision making. Unfortunate for Void to lose that round. Now going back to the well, just rushing main. No, 2-double conversion. This was very early. Yoshi gonna take a couple turns. He should be out now, back into a 5 potentially. Here we go. Only a 2-chain. Main is still ready, but he's not able to use those greens. Only a 3-chain out from Void now. This is risky. Yoshi still has a chance to dig out here, but not getting the perfect colors to hold Void off. Void taking that round, spending all of his resources. AC chance? AC chance? None. But now, both players with 2 reds over their GTR. Void doing slightly better, but big offense from Yoshi here. 3-chain back. Void actually sends back 1 piece of garbage. Locking in main again. Having a think. Oh, but Void's countering up to the reds. This is amazing. No. He's just going to clear out here. And Yoshi has all the time in the world to send main here. Void sending his main a little bit earlier, but the yellow's cut here. Oh, into the yellows, into the purples. And Yoshi not even breaking a sweat. 39,000 on that last chain. Void stuck at high board for so long, not having many options to reshape without sending too much. Void and Yoshi now going sullen for sullen. I'm thinking Yoshi's tailing is looking a little bit better here. Lots of purples now. Lots of pillars. Okay, 2-double into 4. A lot of heft behind this. What does Void have? He has a sizable chain of his own. He's going to defend that purple stake, working out well for him, but he is forced to chain up into column 3. Oh, finds a nice dismantle. Oh, this is going into the tail, though. This is huge. This is huge. Yoshi doesn't have a response. Yeah, and what initially looked like just a small dismantle actually turned out to be quite a bit more. And okay, no AC, no AC. Everyone calm. We're chilling. Purple clear for Void. And now Yoshi looking for counter offense here. Might want to dismantle those reds somehow. Okay. 3-chain out into main for Void. Yoshi has so much room to extend here, but okay, going up high through the yellows and blues. Finds the purple, going up top. Does not want to compromise the tail too much. Pretty clean, but even cleaner is this going to be the secondary chain from Void here. Just needs 1 more yellow and 2 more yellows. Oh, man. Void unable to keep the trigger of his secondary chain ready, and is going to pay the price even though he had the resource advantage to actually overcome that. Might be a little bit of that tunnel vision coming in for Void on that last round. Now just building straight up through columns 5 and 6, Void is gonna have to play pretty much perfectly to try and keep up with any offense from Yoshi coming out here. 1 pop from Yoshi. Might be looking for 2-double or 3. Okay, it's gonna be 2-double into... Oh, God. I don't know if he wanted that main. That was a little bit too much heft in the beginning here. 8-chain now. That's 33,000. And Void with a 9 of his own, sending back only... Oh, wow, this is close. So, Yoshi still has a chance. If Void doesn't apply the proper finish, this looks pretty good. 4 double. Void now going up 7-6. Both players have been playing pretty solid, each with precise attacks of their own, and we've got the first Fron from Void this set. It is looking a little bit narrow, so I'm not sure how well this is going to work out, and it's going to be a violent attack here into a Thorn response. Try and topping out Yoshi. Oh, okay. Oh, that was mean. That was just absolutely cruel. Yoshi failing the dice roll to not die, but it would have been a difficult scenario regardless, as Void now going into L shape. Really nice tail build for Void. I like this a lot, actually. Locking up the main chain here off the purples. Can he get the green extension off the purples? He's just going to run the purples as they are going into the main chain. It is going to be slightly short in my opinion. Yoshi should have time to extend, but that pop... Oh, this is going to give Void a lot of time to build a secondary. And he's going for Giga Power here. Double reds coming in, super handy. And it's not going to even be needed, that secondary chain. 25,000 only for Yoshi, 5,000 short. And Void on a bit of a tear here. And Yoshi, past few rounds, struggling to find responses to Void's play, which admittedly hasn't been too active, but here we go. 2 chain out. And 1 chain recovery into 3 for Yoshi. What's the response? Looking for blues. Oh man. Having to flip the pieces over the walls in 2 and 4 each time means that Void was not able to have the time to mill through pieces to get the defense out. So that was a little bit of a break for Yoshi. Sorely needed, I do believe. Void looking to spend those yellows. 2 in response for Yoshi. Main remains locked in for Yoshi, but not for Void. So Void now, with the next move, that's going to be a hefty 3. Yoshi needs to send something. And sensing the hesitation, Void goes for a follow-up, but Yoshi does have the main response, so this is going to be Void's round to lose here. Finds something. I don't think it's going to be enough. It does go down to blue, purple, red, yellow, which is pretty nice. But still short 2.5 rocks. And now Yoshi, in reverse, able to apply the pressure that makes Void falter. And right side GTR versus left side GTR. Yoshi versus Void. But Yoshi with a solid tail going on. Void missing a few pieces in column 6. Gonna get them now. Still gonna look for a couple blues to get main locked in. Yoshi fishing for an attack. Waiting for Void to make the first move. And this is a nice 4-chain in response. Fixes up the tail as well. So Yoshi, plenty of space to respond here, but what is he going to do about those purples? Is he just going to have to send through the reds and waste everything above? He's got nothing. And Yoshi, unfortunately, not able to continue his offense beyond the first exchange. And Void just having chain readiness as his virtue. Now, Void going for the multiple stack here. 2 double is open. Converts to 2 triple for free. Right, you got that airplane loyalty, get the free upgrade. Now looking for one more blue to trigger 8 chain AC for Yoshi. I think Void should have enough here. No, just a 7. 1 rock back plus another 1 to go from Yoshi from that AC bonus. Void just gonna fold right there. So getting 1 back now. Void going to transition off the left side. I'm noticing how convenient these builds have been for Void, being able to just kind of option select between L-shape and right side GTR, right? Because his L-shape build does oh, hang on. Big 2 double and right into the crispy tail for Void into main, and it's going to be 5 from Yoshi. Should be easy to extend, just has to not wait. It lands? It lands on Void's board, so huge advantage now for Yoshi. Has a super clean main chain ready to go. Void now scrapping together something. Might not want to go for the main directly. Wait, no, this digs all the way down. No yellows on top, though. Just going to be a 4 and Giga 6 for Yoshi. 10-10 now. Both matches today have been just dead even, so we're going to see who's going to come out ahead. But yeah, Void's build orders I've been enjoying a lot, right? Because he's got such a comfortable option select between just like the Kuma stack into GTR or Sullen GTR, or he can take that Kuma stack, and if he doesn't like the pieces he sees, he can just turn that into L-shape as well, right? All the timing mix-ups for this guy. A lot of options to try and react to his opponent, which isn't something that you really see too much in Western play. Might turn this into a 2 double here. Void has taken down the key Puyos on the reds, but now the GTR is a little busted. He's going to have to take a wide transition here. Yoshi now sensing blood in the waters. 3 chain back out. Easy rebuild for Yoshi here. Purples now might be a little bit difficult. Looking for reds, looking for greens, looking for yellows. Every color of the rainbow, Yoshi's got a place for it. Will this be main chain? Yes, it is. And Void now sends main chain of his own. Who's going to have the better tail here? Leaning towards Yoshi now. Huge middle link into 13. Oh, and 12 of Void's own, but not enough. Total piece usage just getting overpowered by Yoshi in this round. Now we've got almost mirrored builds on the GTR here. Multiple stacks starting out earlier for Yoshi. Gearing up for aggression off yellows, maybe 3, maybe 2. Finds the 2, keeps the blue pad open. And Void does not want any of that. And whoa! Nice fix for Yoshi. Finding the solve to get back down to the full main, converting the tail into the head. Great heads-up play for Yoshi to make that determination in such low board situation. And now the L-shaped tail for Void coming out now. Looking for offense off the greens, maybe. diffuses this and goes into 3 of his own. Has a follow-up off blues, but this is going to be a 5 from Yoshi. That's huge. And, oh man, if those reds had connected, that probably would have saved Void that round. But unfortunately, wasn't able to put together the defense of an appropriate size. Yoshi now looking pretty comfortable with the 3-round lead of his own. Going into the Sullen GTR, Void now green dependency in column 1. Spends down now for a 3 of his own. Has the chance to go into main, does not go into it. Does not spend the double blues on the transition, instead opting to attack here into a 2-double of Yoshi. And that column 1 situation is getting scary and scarier for Void there. Just as he gets it fixed up, he gets it covered by Yoshi. Nice 3-chain here. Will it be 4? Nope, just a 3 for Void. And yeah, Yoshi clearly just outpacing Void on that round. Void not able to have as much freedom to chain as he would like. Going into the front stack now. But tail first, super heavy tail on Yoshi first. Opting to send all the yellows towards the tail. But amazing covering fire, making up for the lack of yellows with a little bit of air support for Yoshi, making sure that it doesn't get punished for not having those yellows ready. Void now with a little bit of a difficult tail, has to convert this into offense right away. And Void spending down the tail right away. Does have the tailing opportunity to go. What will he do with all these blues and yellows there? Gonna send main though, under a lot of pressure from Yoshi. Yoshi's reds are gonna... No, they shouldn't cut, I don't believe, but... Oh, he uses them! Genius red reach around to get the main chain to work. 8-chain back, and Void just got straight up outplayed. And amazing awareness from Yoshi, just to not immediately consume those red links into an extension, instead using them as his trigger, which he ended up needing in a pinch, because his other colors just weren't coming. But early 4, and big power chain, big 2 into 3 for... Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that sent back. And now Yoshi doesn't have any options left, has to tank this after shaving off what he can. Void looking for the finish. Here it is. Only 2-chain out now, taking another rock. Resources are still a little bit low for Void here, but Void finally taking one back now, crossing over that 10-point mark as we get to 11-16. Really nice timing from Void on that last round, catching Yoshi off guard. And Void with the repeated offense here. Yoshi 3-chain back, sending... Can he set off main here? Purple, red, right on time. Luckiest piece for Yoshi there to get his main out. 19-8 for Yoshi on the score. So a little bit of a odd exchange. that Yoshi is just gonna snap right up. Again, looking for offense here. Big 2 double. This time Yoshi not ready. The thorn runs straight into a brick wall. Looking for purple green, but tops out instead. In that last round, Yoshi tried to be a little bit proactive, but unfortunately, Void, it just fell squarely within reach of his plans. Now Yoshi's tail, yeah, he's gonna tear that all down. This is all in if I've ever seen one. But blue-red right on time. Oh my God, what a save from Void. Oh, but there's still a chance here. Yoshi looking for red. Will this save him? It's got quite a bit of power on that last link, but it's only a 6. He gets it back down to 2 lines. And Void with the finisher 4 double. Yoshi should have died like 3 exchanges ago, honestly. But, yeah. Just not going down without a fight, and Void doing a really good job of staying on top of the pressure there. Holy moly. Okay. Low column 1 for Void. A little bit dangerous. Will we see the conversion here from the reds? Here it goes. Oh, this is way too big. Fortunately, he can still fix this by converting into sandwich here. Nope, opts out, skips the yellows. Gonna look for greens now instead. And oh, why did he do this? Oh, he's looking for greens. Oh man, from column 5, he had a chance. What? Wait! Oh my God, this guy just like pivoted his chain like 5 different times within the span of that last extension opportunity. Only manages to get an 11 despite the incredible finesse, weaving his firing order back and forth about like 5 times, keeping options open at every turn. First he went up, then he went to the side, decided he was going to cover back up and go from the top, and still finds it from the side. If you go and watch that back, I highly recommend that, because that was just honestly a masterclass in, that was like the save of saves for Void, despite it not winning the round. Okay, 3 chain out now versus main for Void. This should be pretty easy pickings for Yoshi here. Not too much of an extension. And Void having a think. Will he tank? Wait! Yoshi still took a rock and a half? Oh, that's so disrespectful. So disrespectful. And because I thought that Void might have thought the round was over when he just had a stall during that secondary, but 3 chain AC out now, 3 chain back with a little bit of power, but Void gonna cash out those chips for a little bit of a space advantage. Not so much on the resource advantage. Yoshi does have 1 more purple or a green, or gets both to get the dig back down to his main resources. 5 chain out now, 5 chain back, and we went even, but now Yoshi has recovered all of his space. Back to neutral for both of these players now. Void going on the offensive here. Would have been a 5 or maybe even a 6, but those last screens not connecting. Oh, that's tragic. And Yoshi surviving that round despite not going for the AC. Incredible job. Now, Void looking to make a play perhaps off those reds. Might dismantle the purple soon. Reds in column 5 has a big thorn but goes for the blues instead to... Oh no, but the yellow's cut! It doesn't go back down to main! He's just gonna see what he's got, but it's not looking great. Yoshi, hard at work building that secondary. Oh wait, but that was one line. Huge resource advantage now for Yoshi. These chains have been so close. It's actually just absurd. 5-chain finish from Yoshi. Very nicely done. And yeah, Yoshi now crossing the 20-point mark. Void, despite making a lot of good plays, is just falling a little bit short in terms of these extended rounds against Yoshi. Thorn out now, blocks off any blue thorn from Yoshi. That is the advantage of being the first mover, and here we go, quick snipe. Both players had their blues open ready to snipe, but unfortunately Yoshi overbuilt slightly, so he wasn't able to use them as easily. And so Void making full use of that advantage. Void now looking for maybe a little more initiative. Thorn out now, one whole line, wow. 3 back for Void. Now has to deal with a gap in column 1. Should be fine though. Nice 1-chain. And locks in the main here now for Void, but he has to defend. Void so close to getting that main chain out, but that 3-chain catching him in the nick of time. Yoshi taking yet another round. Are we getting... Okay, AC Gaming now. 3-chain versus 5-chain. Oh, 4-chain for Yoshi. Doing all that, and we just go even. Now, the question is, which direction... Okay, it looks like a right side transition for Void. Still has defensive options to reverse off the left if he so chooses. Gonna take down the height a little bit. Has to get some space to work on column 3, and oh, what a huge spend for Void. And this is gonna be a nice main response from Yoshi. Not gonna reach the purples though, but it's gonna be enough. And that crazy implosion of Void's board. Maybe not what he wanted. Put him at an immediate disadvantage. AC round again. This time, Yoshi looking for blues. Not quite the AC he was looking for. But Void spending everything. Both players back to neutral. One row of garbage and... Oh, Void wants another. Void wants another. He's fishing. But he's just gonna settle for this chunky 4. Where are the yellows? Oh, Yoshi! Yoshi with such a nice find. 4 of his own. Sending back one line. And Void not gonna let this slide. He's gonna keep the resource count as low as he possibly can. Yoshi, nice find into his main chain. This is huge. 6-chain. Void, nothing to tank. And despite Void's best efforts to stay at low board for as long as possible, he just wasn't able to put a big enough threat on Yoshi's resources to force him to not tank. Amazing job by Yoshi there on that round. Void locking in main now. Will he send this? Thinking about it, can he tank those one and a half line? Decides not to, but that was a lot of time for Yoshi to try and reposition himself and add a little bit of heft to the tail. Only 37,000 for Void there. An 11 chain should do it. And 10 double, 11 just as good. I think if Void had just gone main right away and trusted his own ability to build a secondary, he might have still survived. But against Yoshi, you gotta make that call right away. That's an exploding offer if I ever saw one. And okay, offense here now. Big 3 chain from Void. 4 for Yoshi though. No, into 5. Takes a bite into the tail. No purple in 1. There's no way for Void to get back down to main. And Void having a bit of trouble in the high board play there. 25 to 15. The gap has widened while we weren't looking. My goodness. 3 chain out now. And 3 chain 4 for Void. He's going to have to reverse the chain right now. There's no other route for him to go. Everything else might be a little too dangerous. That's a risky spend. Yoshi just with a yellow to counter. No, he's going for the red extend. Clears out. Beautiful vision on that extension. But now looking for a blue, red, yellow. Oh, but nice 3 chain to interrupt his own build. Void gonna go with main here. Oh, but that wasn't very big. And Yoshi gets caught. Void keeping that point gap under 10 here, 16 to 25. Finally past that halfway point for Void as Yoshi sends his AC bonus 2 first, but 2 chain out from Void. We've seen this before. Void preferring to keep things at low board with a rush. This is a big one, but oh, Yoshi not able to counter, takes almost a rock's worth of damage. Void looking for the finish now. Yoshi got a red link up to the purples, gets the yellows in the ghost row. Is this going down? Does he have the greens? Yes, he does! 4 chain to counter, and AC back for Void. Oh, this is so close, but Void, that extra AC bonus, holy moly. Yoshi playing out of his absolute mind to survive that last exchange. And finally, Void taking one. Extreme efficiency from Yoshi there. Just absolute masterclass in never giving up. Void now, gap in 4. How will he convert this? And oh boy, huge attack. Void should survive this. Yoshi in a good spot to send down to the greens. Nope, he locks in main here. And yeah, he's only got routes from... Oh no, he got the yellow, green, blue link. The greens do pop here. Oh, but the greens, they still resolve. And Void forced into main. Which direction is Yoshi going to build? He's just going to go into the center multiple stack. Finds the green, but that's just so many pieces to try and reorder. And Void gets another one. Yoshi still trying to make all the plays, but that one definitely was a little bit of a stretch even for him. Good option by Void to send that main chain to seal off that last round, but 3 chain offense 3 chain back, slightly bigger for Void, I do believe. Yep, slight sprinkling on Yoshi's board. Get that fairy bread ready, that butter on toast. Not even toast. But here comes main. This is a pretty nice tail. Gonna use all those purples for Void. 2 reds coming in. Oh no, but okay. Gets the column 2 fix on the GTR, and Void's gonna be scrambling for something. Doesn't need it. All of a sudden, Yoshi just hasn't been able to keep up with the main chains off the scramble. Yoshi's probably going to need to try and change the rhythm up just a little bit and get this match back under his control. After such an amazing run up to 25, Void's picking up momentum again. 2 triple! Oh, but the blue's coming in clutch. Void with the main. Does not have a green to continue these links, but he should be able to build a pretty solid counter build from this position. 4 double, 5 double. Oh. Yoshi getting one back, inching closer to that 30-point mark. Looking for revenge from a prior tournament. Clean GTR action. But speaking of cleanliness, I went and jinxed it. Only a 3 back from Yoshi, but he keeps all his resources and Void has nothing left to threaten him. This is a terrible situation for Void. And continuing offense from Yoshi. Just one more blue-yellow. Gonna go into his own main. And Void, unfortunately, kind of playing himself in that last round. And to Yoshi's credit, having an incredible defense. Countering pretty much exactly. Not needing to send more than he needs to. And that's just the danger of early offense. A lot of reds crowding Yoshi's board here. Gonna spend them in this monster too, setting up the nice multiple stack. So build versus build. Oh, but Void needing to send more to get space for the yellows to come in. Okay, both sides countering, and now Yoshi taking initiative. Huge 2 triple. What does Void have? He's got nothing. Another round for Yoshi, going up to 28. 2 more. 2 more for the set. And we might just get one step closer to the match for 0 and 5 in TCIL. Alright, 2 chain, but 2, oh god, that's basically a 2 quad for Yoshi. Void forced to send main. Yoshi just barely bridging the gap, and that cheeky attack, unfortunately, does not pay off. Yoshi unfortunately scrambled his base a little bit too hard. But nice finish from Void. Keeping it tight. So, a little bit of a situation on Void's transition here. Gonna send something soon. Oh, that was a nice 3 chain. And 2 chain back. Void is very close to recovering his base shape. One more purple to finish the tail. He's free to extend off the reds and greens and the purples. This is classic multi-stacking action. Oh, the freest extension of Void's life, but Yoshi not in a bad spot himself either. Those reds in 2 and 4 are going to make things a little bit hard. He cannot get... Okay, manages to pad Okay. Yeah, Yoshi not able to find the solve for that main chain. Those pillars just being an absolute nuisance. Having to balance between offensive and defensive readiness and access to your main chain is just always going to be a problem. Playing against such an aggressive player like Void. Okay, Yoshi maybe looking for offense off the tail here. Oh no! He's just going for this! And Void with a 3-chain. Absolutely deceived by Yoshi. Climbing up to match point here. 21 points for Void, 29 for Yoshi. Sandwich versus Solon GTR. Now, both players kind of going for not super offensive builds, trying to go for the slow play now. And okay, this is a pretty nice 3-chain. And oh, this is gonna catch! This is gonna catch that doubling on the third link. Despite the slower start for Void in not making those groupings early, he was still able to initiate offense. And, you know, that's honestly a little bit unexpected. But back to GTR, back to swinging. Yeah, Void might be looking. Okay, two triples, 4 into 3. Okay. Oh, we're still alive. Main chain's still open. A little bit scattered for Void there. And Yoshi gonna take advantage of that. Oh, is this gonna be the game winner? This might be it. This might be it. That's death. And Yoshi takes it 30 rounds to 22 from Void. Oh, what a set. It was so tight all the way up to the halfway mark. And then Yoshi started pulling it ahead. And, oh, both players, though, played absolutely amazing. They had some incredible moments, making solves that should not have happened, and just fighting tooth and nail down to the last breath. But yeah, Yoshi gonna close out his TCIL 4-1 here. I think that's second place secured, so he will be able to play in for Masters. Dropping only one set to Rick, but really just sweeping the rest of this round robin. And yeah. Whew! 2 more matches left, scheduled for tomorrow, September 7th. Back to the regular timing of the English cast, 3 p.m. Pacific. We are going to have Riona versus Void and Riona versus Akliv. And yeah, Void now 0-4, potentially going 0-5. We'll have to see how those results go. But yeah, not a comfortable position to be in. Just so close to the bottom of the barrel here. Potentially a tie between Akliv and Hiku on the wins and losses, but in terms of the head-to-head, Akliv did win that one. But yeah, it has been such a wild bracket, and it's definitely been a pleasure to be able to cast this again. I will be joining you again for these last 2 matches tomorrow, but after that, it's off to the Masters League play-in, and then the Masters League itself. And before you know it, we're going to be at the end of 2025, and oh my goodness. everything is just going by so fast. Like basically, as soon as PGRS got announced, it's been an absolute whirlwind. But this is what Western Puyo is all about. Is where we're getting our matches in, we're making our mark, getting our reps in with the Japanese players, making a name for ourselves. And yeah, the nice thing about 2026 coming around is, 2026 is coming around and we've got plenty of more Puyo to play. It's only the competition is only getting fiercer, right? We've got so many breakout players making a run in PGRS and also doing well in their own OU League brackets. So this is really just the beginning. And I cannot wait to see how this scene develops. More and more players are starting to pick up on kind of like the meta and flow and of just what the options are, what strong play looks like, and we're slowly converging. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me for today. We've got plenty more Puyo happening tomorrow, like I said, and we are gonna get right on out of here. Thank you for Ascension for slugging it out. It's been a long ass day streaming a whole tournament and commentating and streaming this bracket as well. So everyone go to bed. I don't care if it's 7 p.m. It's a good a time as any to go to sleep. So with that, I'll be signing off. Bye.